In ancient times, this sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you. Hope that you're doing well and welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. So, before we start with everything and anything, let's greet everyone that has joined us. Welcome in. So, today it's Wednesday, it's the Lucky Miner Day, and we're going to have a special day because today we have the Open Beta Part 2. So, we learned a couple of things from the last Wednesday. There is a couple of hiccups, let's say, from the last stream because we published the game on 0.8.3 and most of you were running the game on 0.8.5. So before we get into all of those details, let's first greet everyone that has joined us now. And we've got here OG Shakespeare, welcome in, Akalonix, Sanan, Zizov, dig. Hell yeah, let's dig. We have a lot of digging to do today. We've got Briza75, welcome in, Zal Rak, Emporio Zerdin, OG Shakespeare, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy hole. Oh yeah. We hopefully have some good news regarding the windrolls. But let's not get ahead of us. Mr. Furious X, welcome in. We've got Wikidia 2, welcome. Job McGruff. Mr. Furious, One Boxed. Let me see who else has joined us now. Noble RK, Mosquito, The Bitfox, Blue Tulip, Go West, Last Year Trier, Birdsey, Ian the IT Guy, Wapax, Oddle Hill, welcome, and Alftork. If you're here, Alftork, I would imagine that you have raided us. So thank you for the raid. And I did just pick very shortly before we went live into what you're doing. And I have to say that looks amazing. I'm not recognizing what that is, but I'm looking forward to know more. Nazman, how you doing? Welcome. TV Rip, MLD Tech, welcome in all of you, and I hope that you're having an amazing day. If not, we will try to make it better. So before we start, let's start with this. So I've got here a form, which I've seen you try to open that form that was not working because that is from last week. And from this week, we will have a slightly different form. Let me get you the link and post it here on the chat. It's Alwyn map from the council, Belfadger's Ball. Oh, I do remember. Are you guys working on that one for the council? It was looking very good, I have to say. I kind of liked it, all the environment, the lightning. It was very short, but I really liked what I saw. And this is the form I was talking about. So this form, it is for today's tryout in the map. We're going to run a mini competition, and I want to talk about that. So regarding today competition, and let me address this by also addressing what happened to last week, is that on last week we published the game on 0.8.3, and most of you were running the game in 0.8.5. What happened is that due to our complex logic system, every time that there is a game maker update, there's always a slight chance that something will be broken in our game. And it was the case, let's say. So what happened? After a full week, and I have to say that especially Fred Unford did bash out his head against the wall to figure this out, and all of us were just together there trying to see what was happening with the logic, because as you noticed, you were mining and you were not being able to get those drops from the blocks. And that was very unfortunate because we had all of this set up to run the first competition, to have a first glimpse of how it works, how it runs, and unfortunately, it was not possible to do so. So we discovered that from running multiple tests, trying to see what part of the logic was getting broken to not get the drops, and we figured it out that there was a problem with the asset spawner, and the tags on the spawned assets were not did not had the collisions and gravity of the asset, meaning that we would spawn that asset, this asset would drop, but the tags would stay up there in the air. So that slightly thing kind of broke our logic. So we have already sent this bug for review for the sandbox. We already notified who has to be notified regarding it, and to be able to run the full experience as we have designed, we will have to wait until a new update comes and this bug is fixed. Meaning that for now, what we have done was like this sort of bandage, first aid patch, like, okay, we can do this, the game will run. But to do so, we kind of had to take out the security measures that we had. And that is not optimal for the long term. So what we decided to have something to show and to make these tests of what will be the full competition on the future, we decided just to make this small patch on the sandbox, meaning that today we will have a mini mining competition with only sandblocks, meaning all the other sandblocks, dirt, clay, dirt, and gravel and stone will be disabled. So there's no need to mine those. The only ones that are active with drops will be the sandblocks. So we'll be making a sand competition today just to try out. And what will be this sand mining competition today? So as you know, you can already find the map open in the draft gallery. You can already go there. And what we'll be doing, and I think I already have the link here. Let me post it on the chat. Please check it out, this Google form and what it is. I think I already posted once, but nevertheless, let's post it twice. So what will be today? Today, we will be entering all of that map. Again, I will encourage everyone, and let me join in, to go into the Discord server and start to stream if you're already playing, because we'll also be making a streaming of everyone playing. So let me also join in to give the first one. Okay, already there. Feel free to also join in. I see Zalrax, Zenon. Hell yeah, let's go. And if you are playing and if you're able to stream, please do so. Get your game maker open. I can see already Zenon's already streaming. Let me also open up the streaming window. Perfect, here we go. And let me pop out this one so I can get it in here. And please do keep opening those, as we'll be making something similar to what was last week, as we were changing windows, showing everyone gameplay. Now, by the time that you get your high score, and you can run this multiple times, you can do one run, and you're like, okay, I don't like this high score, let's try it again. But what we will be asking you is to, whenever you finished your gameplay, so you'll be mining the sandbox, you'll be getting some drops, you'll be going to the vault, which now it is open, one box, you can enter it now. You'll be dropping your items. I'll be making a very shortly demo run for you to understand and explain the game for everyone that is new, that has never played the game before, that wants to understand how the rules are, and what is basically just a quick tutorial. You'll be dropping your items in the bank, which you will be trading for the coins in the game. In the end, I want you to take a screenshot of that inventory, post it on Twitter, and put an hashtag, which is, that will be there, Pickaxe Master. The NPC will tell you this hashtag multiple times. In the end, with that Twitter post and the Google form, you'll be posting that link to your the Twitter post, so that we can easily recognize where it is. In the end, we'll be rewarding the top 5 miners in this mining competition. It will not be crazy sand prizes, but we'll be giving out some sand prizes. So this will be sort of a different lucky miner, let's say. So I already a lot of blings regarding Discord, meaning that we already have, hell yeah, let's go. Let me see if I can get someone here on the stream. I see Wicked, I see Zolrak, I see Senan. So let's keep adding this to my stream. And before we do so, I want now to share my game maker, and I'll also be joining here. So give me 1 second while I do so. So open and play. Another thing we also thought of that to do is to kind of make a duplicate of this map, delete all the logic, and turn this into a social hub where we could run some parkour racers, where we could do some hide and seek, which I believe it will be one of the hardest and most difficult hide and seeks ever due to the map. This is kind of the reduced version. The old version would be much harder, let's say. Okay, let me see if I can stream now. And hopefully it will let me, it just wants me to share my full screen. So only Sandbox, yes. All others are empty, right? Yes, that is correct. Let's try it. It will be on the game maker, not on the client. The client, which will be the final version, and we'll be uploading the final version on the game client on the map only when we are sure that everything is ready to be published. There's no more bugs, everything has been tested, and we want to make sure that whenever it goes live, it's actually the final one. Okay, I guess I'll have to go through these routes. So I'm going to share here a screen. I think I'll have to do something like this to be able to see everything. So let's see if this is working. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Okay, so for everyone that is first time in here, never played the game, let me do a quick run through on how this game is played. So you'll be entering, this is on the draft gallery. You can go there, just search for the, probably on first page, you will find it. I'm just going to skip this very fast just to go straight forward to what we need to explain, which is how to mine and how to complete this. So first of all, and I'll be straightforward with this, I'll be skipping most of the stuff. We'll be talking with Ojil, which is the NPC that starts the tutorial. I'll just be choosing whatever he's saying. You'll take your time, you read it. We have kind of read this all over. And he gives some tips, which if you press L, you will be able to identify the mining blocks. When you collect the pickaxe, you'll be getting this message saying that now you can mine, saying that the logic is now activated. So if you press L, it will toggle on and off this stuff. Also, you might have noticed that we've got some small fellas in here. So we traded all the NPCs back to the new templates. And I have to say, Dan looks so flippin' cute right now. Okay, back again to it. We just started the quest. We got ourselves a pickaxe. I'll just choose, let's choose a gold pickaxe, why not? It doesn't not matter what you equip, by the way. The ones you collect will go into, oh, they did not go into quest, so no worries. So whenever you collect one, it will go in here. But this is just an equipment. This does not trigger the logic. The logic is triggered whenever you get that message in the game. Does it work on 0.8.5 now? Yes, it is open on, if you see it on the top corner, it's on 8.5. And until what time will the map be open? We will try to leave the map open for a couple of hours because we also know some of you will be watching the replay or the VOD. And also there's a couple of members that are still at work or they're still sleeping maybe and they want to try the game. One box, I will share it right now. I'll share it. I'll check it in a minute because I'm streaming my screen right now and I cannot open Discord. So just to complete, we've got ourselves our first pickaxe. We've got a quest here saying that start mining and it says mine 1 sand block and return to Ogil top up. So let's do so. Also, another thing we've noticed on 0.8.5 is that the tracking of this attacking movement is much better than it was on 8.3. Sorry. We're going to collect a little bit of those. Let me try to get a resource just to explain the next part as well. So we're getting some stuff, some educational sand, not what we're looking after. We want coal, we want iron, we want copper. We want those resources that are the prizes themselves. And here we go. We got a copper. Oh, yeah. So, yep, just press E. If you get close enough to it, it should appear something as E to pick up. So you press E to pick up, and by now I should have got all my hit points completely gone. So, yep, here we go. We just got the message saying that the tip of the pickaxe just broke. Gotta get a new one. Next time we'll mine, it will trigger in here. And the drops from mining aren't active now. You need to get a new pickaxe to enable them again, meaning that the logic is now turned off. We just completed the first quest. We will talk with Ogil. We got educational sands, and he will tell us to go into the next part of the tutorial, which is to visit the geologist. That will give some fun facts about mining and about geology. So here we go. We go very quickly into the village. Maybe if you've never been here before, you'll take some time to explore the map. There's like a lot of stuff going on. You can go and check it for yourself. Don't rush. And here, let's probably just get these quests first. And here we go. It will tell us to go back to Ogil. But before we do so, we're here at the vault, and I want to explain on how it works. And the Bitfox, do I need the pickaxes from the game, or can I use my own? So you will need the pickaxes from the game to activate the logic and play the game, so you can mine and get resources. The pickaxe that you own is your entry to the competitions, which in this case you will need either a pickaxe and either a lucky miner to enter these mini competition. And how do I grab one ore for the floor? It doesn't work. So the ones that you can grab, they have indicators. If you're trying to grab something that does not have an indicator, it doesn't say if it's an educational resource, if it's a coal, you should be able to pick it up. Mr. Furious X, not seeing the game in the draft gallery. What should I search? Mr. Furious X, what version of the Game Maker are you using? This is on 0.8.5. So to finish the explanation here, I just mined. I know I got a couple of coal. And what I'll be doing here is to click the coal, press D one time. You should only do this once, because if you do it more, you will not be able to get more coins for it. So I just dropped. As you can see, this number has decreased, and if I go back, this has already been here. So I'll talk with Stremas, and it says, "Do you want to trade your reward for sand?" I'll say it, okay. And congratulations on changing your first resource. Remember to take a screenshot of your inventory before you end your game. This is what we were talking about. To participate in the mining championship, and I hope that they can take away this opacity so it's easier to read everything that's on this box. But at the end, you'll post it on Twitter with the hashtag Pickaxe Master and the Sandbox hashtags. What if I'm part of a clan? And this is also important. If you're part of a clan, if you're also part of a clan, add the hashtag of your guild or clan. So I would say, for example, hashtag doggies, hashtag vast clan mining, or underdown mining. Just put the hashtag of your clan. We'll also be taking those in consideration. And that's about it. You will collect this coin. And this is the coins we will be looking after at the end. So you can see it will be here. This is a cold sand coin. Trade everything you find, and at the end with these coins, take a screenshot and post this one. So we'll be checking your username. We'll be checking what is in your inventory as well. With your wallet address, we can confirm that you either own a pickaxe or a lucky miner, and we'll be able to verify everything. Okay, got an error and a call from one sand block. Hey, Wicked, that was a lucky shot. Let's call that the lucky shot. Okay, so I'm going to drop the second one. So as you can see, I no longer have any coal in my inventory. I go back, and here it is. We have the coal right here again. I'll be trading this one, and I got another coin. So when I go back to the inventory, it will tell me that I have 2 coal sand coins. So at the end, when you say that, okay, I feel like I have a good high score, this is what you'll be posting. Okay, so the way that we'll be doing the punctuation is by, oh, this is getting night already. The cycles are shorter. So the way that we'll be doing the punctuation is by the sand coins will be worth 1 point, iron coins will be worth 2 points, copper coins will be worth 5 points, silver 10, silver nugget 20, so on and so on. So make sure that you'll be filling that form and you put your screenshots. So are we able to fill out the form after we play the map? Yes, you will. Because when you fill out the form, you do want to put your best high score. So imagine that you're going to play this multiple times. By the end of your gameplay, just take a screenshot. When you take a screenshot, you don't have to post it right away. Save it. Play the game again. Imagine that now you have a better high score. Save it again. You go for the third run. Now I even have a better one. So by the time that you're like, okay, I'm done playing for the day, grab your best high score and then post it on the Twitter page. And then with the hashtags, we'll be able to filter out and see those. While we'll be doing this, and also these kind of links with what has been posted yesterday on the Discord server, which was that announcement for the ore collector task force. So before we go into the ore collector task force, I now want to pass this into, wait, I now want to stream what's on Discord. So let me stop this one. And these should be all good, all back. Okay, perfect. Let's get it this big. And perfect. So taking this one out, I should be able now to stream the Discord. I can smell the box proof room. I'm not sure if we kind of close it. I'm coming for your box room. 1 box, give it a try. So only 1 post per person. Yes, on this one, it will be only 1 post per person. At the final version, you'll be able to post more as you will keep breaking your own personal records. So this is just for today. So it is organized and we don't have to deal with 10 screenshots per member. So in this case, we'll just do this as a a small test on what will be happening on the future. Okay, now let me try to get. Why is it not showing? I should be able to stream this. I see Shakespeare is also streaming. Let me try to grab Shakespeare. Okay, perfect. Now it's showing. Okay, here it is. So if you're playing the game and you're able to stream, please do go into the Discord server, get it into the Voice of the Mountain chat and stream it. We'll be changing back and forth from these different gameplays to check out what's happening. So we've got Shakespeare in the screen right here, and he's got his lucky miner with the gold pickaxe, and I'm not sure what is that shield, but it looks a cool one. And let us know if you have any doubts regarding what will be the mini free hugs. I like that. Who designed that? So please take a screenshot by the end. If you have any questions, let us know. Post it here on the chat so that I can answer to you. And Zerdin, I understand only the best mining inventory shots. Yep, that is correct. That is the blondest shield. Oh, okay. Yep, that is a really cool one. Search for Misty. So, Mr. Furious X, you should be able to find the experience if you search for Misty, or if you search. It's not multiplayer, by the way, this is single player. That could also be one of the reasons why you're not finding it on the draft gallery. Also, one box, if you find the logic room, let me know. So again, only the sandblocks are active for today. You do want to only focus on the sandblocks. Maybe there's a quest that will tell you to mine some different blocks. If you want, you can do so to advance on the quest and get more pickaxes. For example, this one, it will be about 5 dirt. You'll be completing. Well, on the geology quest, I'm not sure if it will be that beneficial at this stage, but you do you, and take your own conclusions. But that's about it. Sandblocks, they're active. That's sort of the bandage there, just to help to get this going on. And we'll be making this small competition for today. Oh, one box. Actually, you can just go there directly. We did not patch this. And if you do want... Oh, look at that, Shakespeare. A copper and an iron in a single one. Hell yeah. GG. I feel like this is going to be a good high score for Shakespeare. Well, he can go there. So we kind of dug a hole to go directly to the logic room. So if you want to take a look what's happening there, you can. Just find where the hole is, and there's no need to go from the inside world there. You can actually just go there. We had deactivated the killing of the avatar, so one box. This is not one box proof, this map. It will be in the final one, but you have to take it out to work on the logic for even us to be able to visit there. And an iron ore. Hell yeah. So do not remind of this. When you go to the vault and you drop your items, do one each time. If you drop more than one resource, most likely is that you will lose one of it. Okay, let's see who else is also streaming. We've got one box. Let's see what one box is doing right now. Talk with Ogil. He's trying to speak with Rubber Steel Braids because there is something not triggering there. You got the hammer. You already delivered the hammer. Okay, let me take notes on that. So also, one thing we've noticed, we had some togglers to activate and deactivate at certain parts of the game to be able to give either one message or the other one, but that also kind of got broken. So steel braids. And this is the toggler for sure. toggle, and we have to check what's happening with it. Well, I do have to say that it's a bummer have the game working in a version, then have to fix almost all the version into the next one. But it is what it is. And who was saying that was not being able to mine? Okay, let me check real quick. I can't mine at all. Sandbox not getting destroyed. Zolrak, well, let us know what's happening. We're not able to destroy. And Lon, you cannot grab that one because it does not have a tag. It needs an indicator on it, so probably there's something wrong there. And again, this is just a temporary version, a band 8 version that we did it so we can run a competition on the Sandbox. It's no near what will be the final version. Even calling this an open beta day, it's kind of rough because it is not exactly open beta day for us to try out like that. Do you know why sometimes I can't grab the ore and name over is it invisible? So when that happens, it means that that is a shallow ore. So there, it's not a prize actually. So only when there's the indicator over it, it's not invisible. That's the real deal. When you don't have it, that's just a managed to get a coal after logging. Okay, perfect. Also, this is quite a new experience for us. Damn, that's big inventory one bot says. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. So this is Shakespeare, he's mining at night. Let me see if I can get also Zolrak into the stream. Let's check what Shakespeare is going to get. And finally, you're getting some resources out of the game. So this is what should be happening. You should have the name and the tag of what you've mined. If it comes empty, it could be several reasons, but just mine another sand block. If you're getting a message saying that the pickaxe, the tip of your pickaxe just broke, it means that the logic is not activated. So you need to get a new pickaxe so that the logic gets triggered again and you continue to mine. Asphalt PK is asking where is the vault downstream us? The vault is on the village. You will find one of the runes and just go into the runes. Having to reboot, says Birdsea, alright. Let me get here for Zoltrak. So here we go. Iron pickaxe, perfect. Maybe restarting the game maker could help if you're having some troubles. Let's see what's going to happen here. Funny that it's called MM2. I think the name was changed. Go West! You can play it later. It will be open for a little bit more time. Nazman, I got the game maker installed on my work laptop. Let's see how well this game runs on it. Okay, give us the feedback. Add the wrong version loaded up, Mr. Furious X. That explains it. Okay, let me see if I can get the Google form because I'm kind of curious to see those first high scores. Oh yeah, there has been no response so far. So I'll be looking into this one, checking when there's some responses. Also, let's see, you can get picks from Ojo doing the quests, all the miners in the mountain. If you do all parkour, you'll get a silver, break your current pick before picking a new one. That is Shredenford advice, and hell yeah, Shredenford really knows how to play the game, and how to not break the game, and how to get the best out of it. So take those in consideration. So you're trying to break those dirt, only the sand, and if you're having some struggle into breaking those, try it again, because sometimes the pathing of breaking, just try to do a full, just try to click a bunch of those until you can actually hit it. That is weird for you not being able to hit at all. Try the charge attack against those. It's alright. If you can, try the charge attack. That should help. Oh no, something, maybe you want to try to restart your experience, because that is not supposed to be happening. Yep. That is definitely not supposed to be happening. So my advice, Lorek, is for you to exit and open again the game. Something is broken there. Okay, let's go back here over to One Box. Let's see if he's also having the same struggles. Oh, nope, that was a quick. And One Box is using a deed on a pickaxe pennant. Deed on a pickaxe. Steel Braid's hammer. And you still cannot complete that quest. Still with that. Okay, that one has a toddler working. So Steel Braids has something there, not working as intended. And thank you, Wicked, for sharing again the form. When you have your ice core, please do submit that one. Or if you want, just out of it, you can post on Twitter multiple. As you get your ice core, you can post it on Twitter. And when you're filling out the form, just fill it out with the best post or the best high score you got. Okay, let me check here for Shakespeare. Back again. That's geology quest number 2. And looks like the pickaxe just broke. Oh yeah, you will not be able to complete the geology quest 2 because collecting educational dirt is not working. Only the sandblocks are active, so it will be a mining competition based on what is possible on the map right now. My pickaxe didn't broke, but I get so many notifications. If you're getting the notifications, it's because it's broken. Also, let me try to share my screen one more time. What's happening on here? Okay. If you guys want to just take a quick look on it, let me share my own. Okay. And this is for One Box and for every. Oh, I might just attack. And for everyone that works with GameMaker, if you're curious on some of the stuff that's happening, I'll just grab it here. Let's go over the main gallery, and this will be a fun one. Although if you go there, you'll have to respawn if you want to get out. There's no way out of it. We got some cool new animations in here. Kinda like it. Not kinda, I really like it. So One Box, this one is for you as well. If you noticed, there's a small hole in the side of the mountain. So there's the magnetic rune. If you go here, zoop, and we just entered this place. You kind of can take a look. You can break some of this stuff and see all the logic working. All of this stuff going through, and this is the band-aid we were talking about. This is the original way that the logic is done. These are protection systems, but since we're dropping, which is that upper one up there, we would drop something, and then these are speakers that should detect the tags of these spawned assets. But whenever it's getting spawned, it does not detect it. And we run a couple of tests, meaning that conclusion we got is that those tags still get up there and do not fall with collisions along with the assets. So this was the band-aid to make this playable. So this is why only the sandblocks are active. So if you want to make some tests and just go here and voila, just see all of this stuff working on. You can see all the beauty of it. One. You can the or put some more into here. How it's working. All of this stuff. All right. Just if you're curious, just to take a peek if it rewards respawn. That will be a good control. Reward. Cosmo Health is stuck. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, miners. Okay, I just wanted to quickly share this one with you. So going to back out now and getting all of you back into the stream. Here we go. So on this one, we still got Shakespeare. And Shakespeare, how is it going? That's that high score. Do not relog game, everything is gone. What do you mean? Frankfurt also says also 2 diamond picks. That is also correct. I relogged the game and everything is gone. Can you take a screenshot and post it on general here on the Discord server? And it's kind of so if I go on edit, I can open stream. Yes, please do so, Sam. So let me get here. Okay. So we are at your stream, but what is gone? Welcome in, Ian. Let's go. So, Sanan, if you start the quest and you go over Ojo to get one of the quests, you should be able to get new pickaxes. Game stuck, some words I press in and it didn't work. Okay. So far looking so good. Hey Laser, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh yeah. If you reset your game, you start over. Yeah, it's like you just get a new fresh game to go with it and play it over again. Let's go here to Job Bob McGruff to see what's happening on this side. How's it going here? Oh, you've got a similar, not similar. You have a ginger one as well. Ekalan saying that this message bugs me. So that message can be a little bit annoying, but it's the only way we can actually tell you that you just broke the pickaxe. It only keeps appearing back if you continue to mine without having an active pickaxe. And as Wicked is saying, there's no save function in the game maker. So every time you close your experience and you open again, you have to redo all the quests and everything. I remember Alex saying like 1 year ago that they would love a save function feature along down the road, but I would imagine that I don't even know when that would be. So again, if you want to trade your resources for some coins, all you got to do is go into the bank and you have to do one by one. So you press I, which is for your inventory. You go into your quest items, you select one of the resources, not the educational stuff, but your resources, and drop it. When you drop it, it will move into the scale. You can talk with downstream as the NPC, and then you can collect that coin. And one box. That drop becomes inert until you break another block, and then the actual logic starts playing to catch up to the actual block you are mining now. Yes, one box. That is correct. Laser, you do not need to mine dirt for the geology quest too. So just focus on mining sand for now, because that's the only one that's active. And I can see Job McCruff just got a coal over there. Hell yeah. You gotta go close to it and press E. Also try to not collect two resources at the same time. Also, why you're not being able to collect the coal? Alright. Let's check what one box is doing. He's still mining. He's mining for quite some time already. So geology quest 1, it's done. How much do you have? Oh, you started a brand new. Oh, you got 26 educational. So you got no drops until now. That is unfortunate. Let me check. I think Shakespeare got some cool ones. Let me check how he's going. Shakespeare, how many resources do you have? So I can see there 1 iron, I can see 1 copper, and I can see 5 coal. Hell yeah. I would say that Shakespeare feels like he's in the lead right now. You spoke and 1 coal appeared. Hell yeah. Let me check. Last year Trier is also in here already. Oh, look at that. The fire dwarf. That is a very good looking dwarf. But the mining logic feels solid. What do you guys think regarding the mining logic? Oh, look at that, the coal. Julia Sancho, welcome in. I'm stuck between 3 and a block in the mountain. If you can, please do take a screenshot so we can fix that one. And also just type in enter so you get access to the chat and to type respawn. You should be able to go. Oh, look at that, another coal. 14-2 educational sand, 1 iron ore, 1 copper, and 5 coal. This is fun as fuck. All right, thank you for the feedback. I'm really looking forward to see those screenshots and see who's going to be ranking up first. Educational sands. Okay, who else we got here? This is Senan. So if you find yourself stuck, just type respawn. Same for me, that's why I rebooted. Bertzi says, You're stuck with this. Just press E. If you press E, you should be able to get out of there. Not working. Okay, strange. So many guys get this error. Not quite sure. I'll lose my game for this. Sanam, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure why you would not be able to click E on this one. You're not able to write anything at all in the game. Try to hit, okay, you're already at respawn point, so I would bet that you did it. If you go to your inventory and press escape while an asker is up, the game becomes unresponsive. Okay, so I would say this is something that is unexpected from the game maker. So please do take in consideration that there's a lot of updates on the game maker that whenever we play, and some of us might break the logic, and this type of stuff gets noted and gets fixed in the next one. Oh, you got a gold. Let me check that real fast. That was waiting for you, one box, I have to say. It was hanging on, and then at the end, pow. So also, if you find some bugs like that, if you press escape, you also find yourself with something that says report bug. So please do that reporting of the bugs. It's important for the sandbox that they get the feedback from all the players. They get feedback from the devs, get feedback from creators. They get feedback from everyone. It's very, very important. Oh, you just quit the game before taking the screenshot. No. No way. You just backed out? Speaking as... Oh, okay, wow. Speaking as keyword for them, yes, please. Yep. Feedback is one of the most important things you can have as a game dev. Either you're developing the software, either you're taking care of the rules of the competition. Just feedback is very, very good, so it can be improved. Okay, let's see what Ian is doing right now. Let's get Ian into the stream. So Ian just logged in. Looks like he's just getting. And Jobbercraft, can we mine more than sand? Nope, only sand for today. Just starting the game. Okay, good luck, and let's see what you're going to get. At the end, do not forget, take a screenshot of your inventory after you trade all your resources for the coins. We want to see those coins. And post it on Twitter. Use the hashtag Pickaxe Massa so we can look for it, we can verify it, what it is, and then we can pick up this call. Let me check what it's happening. But yeah, do post on Twitter, put the hashtag so we can verify it. That is weird. Okay, I've seen this happening on Cole a couple of times, so let's take a look. Cole can't pick up sometimes. Kind of weird. I'm playing without Discord open and it seems better for gameplay. Yes, being streaming can reduce your game from 5 to 10 frames per second. Okay, let me check here. Who's here streaming? This is, let's see Zolrek again. What he's up to. Okay, he's watching the stream, not playing at the moment. And Nazman just joined in. Let's also take a look in here. Can we get like this as a grid? This looks cool. You can see everyone mining in here. Okay, let's go back and focus. This is one boxed. It's going there for those sand blocks. Oh, another call. Let's go. And I think he's getting the same bug as you. Oh no, he did manage to pick it up. Maybe there's like a trick. If you can't pick it up, it's because it spawned close by and the interaction has to happen where it spawned and not where it is. That is part of the current bug breaking the mountain. Okay, that's some good feedback. So if you cannot collect any resource, try to press E all around the area. You might be able to collect it. So here we've got Ian still starting the quest. Also, let me know if you got some problems with the steel braids. Yeah, I can see one box got a problem, but let's see if there are more of you that also run into this problem. Oh, nice. Shakespeare solved it. Here we've got Job McGruff. He's already in geology quest number 2. All right, ready for some heavy digging. There's a gold pickaxe there. Let me just try to put this a little bit bigger. Not this one. This one. Okay, perfect. Can you show us how's your inventory looking like? And by the way, you got 2 resources, so that's a lucky strike. Most likely that will not be in the final version. But there's a couple of unexpected events that are happening, and we're going to need that update to make sure that all is working as intended. So I can see Joe McGrath, you've got a call there that you are not being able to pick it up. But if you move around and you try to press E around that area, you might be able to pick that call up. It's related to the same problem we had with the logic, which is when an asset is spawned, the tags get where it was spawned. You do not follow the object. So just try to go around it where you mine that one, around where it was spawned, and then you might be able to collect it. Now, let's move on in here to Nazman. Educational sand, goalie guy. I see everyone's got the Steel Braids hammer quest, but not being able to finish. So we got to check what's happening with Steel Braids. But if you run out of pickaxes and you go into the village, there are a couple of NPCs up there that will still give you some pickaxes. Okay, let's check here. Sanan, Asinov. Okay, he's already at this quest again. I see that everyone's using the L function quite often. I think we should be able to, because now they're working with load on distance and it does not get overwhelming full on the map, I would say. As you can see, that clay block did not spawn as it's supposed to, because those are not working on this version. This is a band 8 type of version, just to try out what is the feeling of mining, how it is for posting those, and well, we just add something which is the ore collector task force. So this ore collector task force, and I think that we can talk a little bit about it, is something that's going to be needed, and we need your help. We really need your help to make sure that this goes as smooth as possible and the leaderboards can be updated as frequently as possible as well. The Bitfox, yes, 3 pickaxes from Ogil are the only ones. That is correct. And it takes several attempts for me to pick up mine sand. Birdsey, that is due to also the same bug that was breaking the game. So hopefully on the next version that will also be fixed. It has to do with spawn assets, with tags, and their mechanics are getting a little bit broken. But regarding the task force, so for the task force, we're going to recruit 3 members to be part of it. Maybe we'll need more, depending on the volume of the screenshots. So what we want to do with this is just a small test on how it will be. You'll be posting the screenshots with an hashtag, then we can filter it, we can collect it. And what we'll be doing is that the ore collector will be gathering all of these screenshots, then they will be cataloging them. So we'll be making these shared spreadsheets from moderators, ore collectors, that they can paste the screenshot in there. They can put the information from who is the miner, what is their high scores, and the high scores will be from coal, iron, copper, so you can rerun the game multiple times and have different high scores on different resources, and that's how we're aiming to go. So with that, after it's been posted on that spreadsheet, we're going to use some colors to catalog, like, okay, this has just been uploaded and it has not been updated in the leaderboard. That way, the moderators can now just look into that information and do this much faster, meaning that it will be updated in a more frequently basis. At the same time, that will also free up time for the moderators to be in the chat, answering to all the questions that you'll have from existing, current members, and new members as well, that we can expect also a lot of new members joining in. So first of all, it will be those 3. Most organized ones, there will be watching very closely how the ore collectors will be putting their work, how organized they are, and we'll be scouting also the ore collectors to be part of the moderator team in the future. There will be a special role for them, which is the ore collector, and also a compensation of 50 cents plus 5 master tickets at the end of the season 1. It's a lot of stuff. It will be we want to divide this through 3 different time zones, so it gets updated every now and then, so it's not all bundled up in one time zone. Oh, look at that again, Shakespeare. One box got a gold, so I would say that one box has a good chance, but Shakespeare is also not falling behind. I'm too used to real mining prospecting. You just keep going as fast as possible for as long as you got. Well, I think those tips are paying off. So regarding leaderboards, regarding the ore collector moderators, that what will be running into the future. Okay, let me just change real fast here to Xanan to see what's happening on this screen. Also, if you want to be featured on the stream, just play the game, get yourself on the Discord, on the Voice of the Mountain channel, and just stream it. You'll be here with everyone else, and we'll be able to change it back and forth and see the gameplay of everyone. So here we've got Solrak. Also, if you feel like you want to start over, you can go back and you can go, you can start over. And sentencing, can we add something to skip tutorial? What do you mean? You can skip some of the messages of the tutorial already. But if you skip the tutorial, you'll also be skipping the pickaxes that it gives. We can't skip this message every time coming. Okay, let me check your... Oh, so this message. No, we cannot skip this one. If we skip this one, how do you know that your pickaxe just broke? Then you have to get a new one. So when you get that message, it means that the logic is not active. So it means that you have to get a new one. You can get some by getting some resources, by completing more quests. So yeah, we cannot skip that one. That's the only way we can tell the player that, hey, your pickaxe just broke and you need to get a new one. So as you saw, you just spawned the gold one there. You can collect it and keep mining. Let's go back over the top one, back to one box. Oh, by the way, this is, nope. No. Nope. What's the layout in this? It's the opposite. Not like that. Oh, okay, here we go. This works as well. Okay, back again. Okay, one box got 1 gold or 10 coal. Wow, that changed really fast. Out of 58, that's 10 coal and 1 gold. So that's 60 points for one box. Not bad. Did you complete all your quests? I think there's a couple of those up in the mountain that you can still take. One would be the climbing routes, and the second would be the miner bags that we have not. I've not remember seeing that one being tried by here by anyone on stream. Well, you're taking the hardest route to get up there. That is a good climbing challenge. So as you can see, there's more exclamation marks in the map. They're not as visible as the other ones, as the NPCs are a little bit far away. So here we go. Climbing routes. Next time we will try to make this as a multiplayer social hub so we can run these multiplayer races as well. Kind of curious to see how one box will do this one. Oh, also another thing we're watching is that the indicators are a little bit higher than the checkpoints. So you can see the asset there, but the indicator of the asset is a little bit over the top of it. It's all good. So let's keep going. I think I never saw. Okay, there's a second pickaxe. How to get there? It takes some watching the map. Like, okay, what would be the most optimal route to get there? And if you just join now, for everyone that joined this stream now, please you go into the draft gallery. You can find the Misty Mountain there, and we're running a mini small competition of mining, which will be open for a couple of hours. So at the end, you just have to take a screenshot, post it on Twitter, and when you post it on Twitter, fill it up the form. Let me get that form open again for you. And when you do so, please give us some feedback about the game. And paste it here, also your link the link to your tweeted post so you can review it. Oh, you already got to the second one. I missed that. Okay, one box is almost at the last one. Now, actually wanted to see some feedback regarding this parkour race. This is not the typical parkour race you would find, I would say. But I'm kind of curious. Okay, you're not able to jump on that one. This part is not very visible. Yep. Maybe just a small, okay, I think we can put an indicator there. Not an indicator, but just a landmark saying that's the path. So I'm kind of curious for all the speedrunners, like what's your experience compared to other speedrunning or other parkour games you had? Yeah, they're spawning a little bit off place. But hey, that was one. GG. So one of the quests was already completed. 30 frames per second while streaming, not bad. I'm not on Twitter. Is there any option, any other option for submitting? Nazman, not at this stage. Later down the road, we know that there will be leaderboards inside the game maker or inside the sandbox. We'll be able to host our own competitions. So when that happens, and that is possible, then we will be able to run this all locally through the game clients, and it will be much easier to do everything from leaderboards, from the rankings, from submissions of high scores. Yeah. And Birdsey is still having difficulty in picking up sand mines. What are the minimum PC requirements to make it work better? Okay, so Birdsey, one of the things that is happening is when you are spawning your assets, when the assets are being spawned, the tags on it are getting left behind. So you have to go you have to go to the place where it was actually spawned, and try to collect it there. This hopefully will be fixed on a new patch of a new update of the game maker. The real TSB, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi, just to confirm, so after the gold pickaxe is broken, I can only restart the experience and take the screenshot. So after the gold pickaxe is broken, there's actually more pickaxes you can get on the map. If you go over the village, you will be able to see some other quest lines. For example, this one box is doing, which is related to the climbing routes. So on this one, you'll be able to get another gold pickaxe, if I recall correctly. So there's actually more pickaxes you can get out of the game. But if you want, by the time that you end the tutorial, if you want to take a screenshot and that's good for you, just take this. Go to the vault, trade your resources for the coins. I'll probably do a small, let me see if I can also stream in here. Can I stream to stream? I think I'm going to break everything. No, this is not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Am I right in the right location? Ian, it seems that questline, the Den questline, it's broken. So what I would say is that that is the right location, but it's broken. Oh, you just found some beans there. Yep, that is intended. But you gotta get that pickaxe first. Let's check real fast what Ian is going for now. Looks like he's taking a little bit of rest. Oh, that hammer. No, that hammer is not to be picked up yet at this stage. Accolons, I think I screwed up. Can you show me where I can transform the sand? Okay, so let me share my screen. It would be cool if I could share it twice, but let's do this. Okay, stop this one. Let me grab now this and get to the game maker. Okay, so if you want to trade your resources, I'll need some more. I already got two gold, two coins, not gold coins, but just 2 coins. Let me see if I got the logic activated. So, oh, it's working, perfect. Let's try to get some resources. Oh, here we go. We got a coal, perfect. That's what we wanted. Let's try to get some more. In the meantime, and anyway, are the nights, day and night cycles too fast? Or do you like it this way? Oh, also I got a copper and an iron. Let's go. So would that be too fast? Or you think it's the right one? Should it take more time? Does it feel good to be in this time frame? Let us know your opinions. Okay, I've got a couple of resources. Let's do this so I can trade my screen back again to yours. So after you collect these resources, you'll find it on your quest here. As you can see, I got steel, the coal, I've got an iron, and I've got a copper. So when I've got resources, I just go back to the village again. And when coming back to the village, zoop. It still feels a little bit too bright, but it's kind of okay-ish. We go here to the vault. All you gotta do is, when you come here, and also the way you get here, is you are in the village, the Rune of Secrets, just step over it, and you'll find the vault in here. So when you go, you press I for your inventory, you go to the quest, and when you have one of these resources, you just drop it. So you can either press D, or you can click on it, you can see it selected by the frame, and you go and you press on this one. It will disappear because it's been placed on the map. When you do so, it will go directly into here. You cannot collect it anymore. What you can do is talk with this fella, you can cancel to get the stone back, but what you want is to trade it. So we'll click OK. Now that we've clicked OK, we've got another coin which we will be collecting. Now I should have 3 coins. Let's do for this one as well. So we'll go, we click on drop. Oh, you cannot see because it's on my screen, but it's all good. And here we go. It's ready here, the iron one. So we'll be trading this one. And here we go, a new coin. Perfect. So now 1 coin, 2 coins. Let's drop this one. And it's already there at the scale. We go, we talk again, we want to trade, and voila, we've got a copper. So at the end, this is what you'll be looking for, to have an inventory like this full of coins. And when you do so, just take a screenshot, for example, something like this. Oh, press the wrong button, clearly. So let me try to do this again. Oh, it's not letting me take screenshots. It's all good. So what you'll be doing is taking a screenshot where you can see your username and something from here, like, and we can also see everything that's in your inventory. Just post it on Twitter with the hashtags PickaxeMaster. Also, you can put the Sandbox. It would be nice. And we'll be reviewing those after we close this competition today. So in case you're wondering where you can get more pickaxes, you can also get some more pickaxes later down the road with Burback Kekfurry, which is right there. And Bruce's Ruby Head, I'm not sure. Yeah, you have to do more quests before you can search for the miner bags, which right now it's impossible because the tutorial does not go to the end. We only have the Sandbox active. So this is one of I'm most curious to see you guys doing so. And I have to say that it's a little bit unfortunate that, look at that. You can see The indicator is way up there. The pickaxes, the birds behavior also is kind of weird. Look at that. This is not how it was. This is something strange that's happening. When you collect it, then we will get a new one. Already went there and had to complete it. Oh, that was a good one. Either way, let me know if you still got some questions regarding this. Hopefully not. Let's get now back everyone from Discord. Here we go. And this is Ian. Let's go now to job graph. So if you want to restart your experience, first you might want to take a screenshot of your mined resources already. Hey, Walk Zombie, saw the logic room, made me blush. Why blush? I get again stuck. I hate. Where are you getting stuck, Sanan? So this will be the high score. Yes, that will be the high score. The amount of sand points. That is correct. How can the game differentiate between the pickaxe you own and the one you acquire from the quest giver? So, Mr. Furious X, the one that you own, which is an NFT, is the pickaxe. That NFT is your entry for the leaderboards. So it's like a pass. The ones that you get in-game, they're consumables that activate the logic and enable you to play the game. So at this stage, I would call this a middle version, because on the final version, what will be happening is that Ojo is the NPC that will be selling in-game pickaxes. So you'll be spending sand to buy in-game pickaxes that will trigger this logic. Then you can mine, and from those, one, you can get directly trade those sand coins for actually sand token. And secondly, that ice card that you'll be getting with your pickaxe NFT, you will be ranking into the leaderboards, meaning that you can have a double win on it. Thank you, Wolf Zombie. Press E didn't working. Yes, so there is a problem with the game maker that we found out that it's also breaking our logic, which is when we have an asset that is being spawned and it has tags on it, those tags are not following along the collisions and gravity of the spawn asset. And this is causing some issues throughout the game, meaning that this is a, like we said in the beginning, a band-aid version, as we are waiting for a couple of things to be fixed so the game can work 100%. It's very unfortunate that it is, but it is what it is. At least we can run this small competition for today. But worry not, these will be good. That's why we want to make all of these tests to make sure that everything is working, so that when we go for the land publishing and the game gets live, all of these bugs are completely gone and everything is working as perfect. Okay, let's check now what Shakespeare is. Oh, Shakespeare is at the vault. You're trading already your resources? You have to do one by one, by the way. You cannot drop all of them either way, because you might be losing. No, you still got some there. Well, actually, you've got all of those. 11 coal, 2 copper, and 2 iron. That is a good high score. Doesn't happen all the time, though that bug does it. Yes. Pretty confident I never had that bug in my games. So we did not also have this on 8.3, only on 8.5. It's fairly new. Have you did the climbing routes, Shakespeare quest? The climbing quest. That's what I heard. I dropped educational sand, but it appeared somewhere in the map. Is it normal? Yes. So one of the things that when you break a pickaxe, if you read those messages that when you get your pickaxe is broken, it says that the next time you will mine, the first drop will appear where you had your previous one. Yeah, it doesn't happen for me in 8.5. Well, maybe it depends on how the logic was designed. Climbing quests, number 2, first checkpoint not working, can't climb. Okay, let me get to Shannon. Are you still streaming, Shannon? It was when I tried to transform to coin. So the educational sand does not is not traded for a sand coin. The only things that are getting traded for sand coins are the resources. So coal, copper, iron, gold, etc. Do not break your hand. No needs. Poor keyboard. So the checkpoint is not working. So another thing about the checkpoints that we saw is that the indicators for some reason now seem to be too spread out from actually it was. And also bird movement is not well, it got spawned in a different place where we position. So there's some things that are broken and need to be fixed. New to Educational Sound Record 61. Do that count too? The Bed Fox? No, those do not count. Now I start to watch Shakespeare with my one hand. Imperial Zordon says there is some problem with new pickaxe. I picked it up. Overwriting the new one I still was using now say it's broke. Yes, we also found that one. And we're trying to figure out how to fix that one yet. It's not very obvious. And we don't know why it's happening as well. Maybe it could be related to the same problem back. So I think that when one of these is solved, many of those also get solved. Hey Cartros, Opa, how you doing? Welcome in. One box, since the drop system has an issue of UI overlap and drop will be the last location, might be a good idea to make the marker visible from further away so you can spot location easier till it gets. Okay, one box, that is a good feedback as well. Let me go over here, back to one box, and he was near the rune of decoy. Did you complete the other quest as well? 14 coal now, hell yeah. I would say one box is getting pretty much to the lid of it. Also, we can't drop our pickaxes. No, you cannot. Why would you want to drop your pickaxe? Press L helps, yes. Pressing L, it does really help. So if you go to steel braids, it's still broken. One box, just asking for as a curiosity. I can see already know your way around the mountain. Look at that, taking all the shortcuts. It still does not want you to speak with it. Okay. Okay, we'll look into it, see what's happening. That is, yeah, I can see it. He has interrogation mark, so it should be able. If Shakespeare also get bug, will be fun. I could not turn the hammer quest. Yes, Mr. Furious X. Something is broken with the toggler, and I have to check. We have to check what it is. Let's check Ian. How is Ian doing? Also, do not forget to get your screenshots and post it on Twitter. Now, this is Joe McGrath. He's still collecting some stuff. Hell yeah. Now I'm happy. I'm seeing a lot of. Ian, did you take a screenshot from your previous high score? Please do so you can get your best one at the end. I'm loving seeing all these mining going on. Okay, Shakespeare. Where is that? Okay, I see you're going for the checkpoints, meaning that you have the climbing one activated. Oh yeah, the indicator. Shakespeare, just grab the pickaxes that are there. The indicator for some reason spawned way up where it's supposed to. There's some kind of stuff that feel funny. No, you didn't, Ian. You should have. Yep, that's the stuff. Also, that rotation looks so weird with bird movement right now. Also, we gotta fix that one. So, pickaxes. Actually, those are the checkpoints. Checkpoints from climbing routes. See birds behavior. TV Rip, where's the score? So the score will be sent at the end, and for you to insert your high score, you have to fill it up this form and paste with your high score. You can see the high score by pressing I, going to your inventory, and checking how many resources you got. Okay, let's get here to Zolrak. Let's see what's happening. So got some mining going on. For example, you go over to quest, and you can see there. Oh, there was some goodies there. So that is your high score right there. Okay, let's go back over here. Another educational sand. You're still mining. One box is just doing all the quests, all back to back. Yeah, as you saw, that was a bit out of place, and it's related to that bug. By the way, one box here, are you taking notes all of this stuff that's happening? Just out of curiosity. Because probably you're just going here as a player, not sure if you're going as a QA tester. Okay, recording, perfect. And again, this is just a Band 8 version that we decided to put so we can play something today. The final version is, as you can see on the logic room, you can see that change with it just to be playable. We have not put it up as as the final version with all the security layers that we have on the next ones, but yeah, that will be in the final version. Okay, let's see here, Ian. How is Ian doing? Hey, Ian. We got someone, Nazman, streaming back again. How is your luck going? If you want, share your inventory with us so you can see your high score. Also, if you want to join in the Discord server, let's go over here. And yeah, this game will be up for a couple of hours even after the stream, so you'll be able to play the game if you're not able to attend the live stream, or just you're working, you're busy with something else, and you cannot play the game. So it will be open for a couple of hours, so when you get home and you have some time to play the game as well. Okay. Ian is breaking a lot of blocks. I'm not sure how is it going on in the inventory, but let's check Job McGruff again. So on the final version, the way that you'll be ranking up will be, this time we're only going for the sand blocks, but the sand blocks you give coal, they give iron, they give copper, they give gold, and they give emeralds. There's a lot of resources. The way that we'll be doing this is that you can have one game session and you'll just go for coals, and I'll try to rank as best in coal, the coal category, as I can, and you will be placing that screenshot. The ore collector task force will be grabbing that screenshot and see, hey, this player has a new high score in the coal. He did not beat his own previous record of copper or iron or anything else, but he beat his own record in coal. So we get to update that one, and those will be new points. You go for a second run, and now you decided to focus only on copper. So you'll be going only for clay blocks, and you got yourself a new high score in copper that broke your previous high score, and you upload a new image to the Twitter. Again, the ore collector task force can now search for that hashtag and check all the pictures that have been posted, and they can see, okay, This player now has broke his previous record in copper. You will update it into that spreadsheet, and the moderators now then can also update on the leaderboard. While you're ranking into the individual resources, so for best coal miner, best iron miner, best copper, silver, gold, etc., those that punctuation will also be considered for the general tiers as well. So with that, we will gather all the I scores from the individual resources, and they will be counting for the final score, which depending on the pickaxe NFT that you own. So let's say you have, for example, a silver pickaxe, you'll be able to rank on in the common tier, and you'll also be able to rank on in the prop tier. So you'll be ranking in two general tiers, also again with sand prizes. All of these rankings and leaderboards, they will have sand prizes at the final. And this week, it should be put up some Medium article stating what will be the division of the 5,000 sand prizes throughout all the leaderboards. Ian, do I have to play quests or hit any blocks? What do you mean? To do what? Let me check Ian. So the reason you're not being able to collect it, it's because the place where you can collect it probably is somewhere else, and that is related to the bug we were finding before. But the educational sand is no worry. You will not increase your I score with that one. But now let's go over here to Nazman. Bruce's Ruby Hat. Okay, here we go. Of course, I'm ready to help. Let's go. So, looks like you can still do this quest as well. So this also gives another gold pickaxe. Okay, let's see if you can find the bags. By the way, the bags do not have indicators. This is like sort of a hide and seek type of game. You'll have to look really closely into the map to see where those bags are. It's a hard quest, yeah. You'll really have to pay attention to the details. You know those type of games like finding Wally? That quest also gives you gold pickaxe. So if you already got yourself into a certain part of the tutorial, you should also have the miner back questline unlocked. Okay, let me check real fast. Shakespeare, how is Shakespeare doing? He feels like he's on the climbing routes, and you're on the last one. Hell yeah. Kind of curious to see the feedback on these parkour races. You already activated it. Yep, there's a checkpoint. You already activated the first one. Oh, you're going around? Okay. Verzetti, welcome in. What's the name of this experience? It's called Misty Mountain. You can go to the draft gallery. This is like a test day that we're trying to see what is broken, what is not broken. But just go over the draft gallery. You need to have GameMaker 0.8.5 and search for the Misty Mountain. If you're not aware, there are some differences when we're playing the game on editor, on the GameMaker, but when we publish, the game actually becomes slightly different the way that it works. For example, all of this stuff, none of this is broken in our editor. But when we publish, some of the features get broken, and we do have to publish this to just understand what is getting broken, and nothing like doing this open beta day to gather all this feedback from everyone. And now Shakespeare, how will it be? Oh, that was a good jump. Nice. Good one. I love how cautious you're walking on those. No! Hey, Vox Machina, how you doing? Welcome in, fam. Been a long time. We're doing the beta test this week too. New bugs, new stuff to be fixed, but it's all part of the process. Game dev, daily life. You know the drill. How is it going? Oh, we've got... I think he's trading the resources. Okay, one box. What is that? Okay. You're trying to see if you could get like a double. How do you get gold and copper? Only get educational sand and gold. So gold is actually harder to get. From this, I think only one box got one gold. Kind of wondering what type of test you're trying to do. You don't have to drop there. You can just drop it very close to the scale if you want. Unless you're trying something out. I'm not sure. Let me just see what Ian is going here for the geology quest. All right. And one good thing I really enjoy about this is that this is not a speedrun game. So you do not get anything from playing this game faster. Or you can just pretty much read everything with time and not worry about it. Okay, you're testing something, trying something, okay. So you've got yourself a couple. Oh, if you drop more, you'll be losing those, by the way. You got gold man. Okay, let me check. Oh, look at that. GG. So that's the second one. Are you not being able to collect it? So where do you remember the place where it spawned, where you got the spawning animation? Try to press E all over that place, like very nearby, because sometimes that is the same problem we're finding. Really? Here we've got Solrak. He's going for the geology quest as well. You did it. So you're only missing one, or you completed them all. I can pick up the gold ore. So Nazman, what you gotta try to do is there will be a sweet spot where you'll be able to pick it up. Do you remember where was the spawning animation of the gold ore? That's where you need to pick it up. So that's another bug that will get fixed once. It's kind of fortunate that this is happening, but there's nothing we actually can do. This is beyond our control. But yeah, it is what it is right now. Just try to pick it up from going around. Try to paste. Okay, there you go. Perfect. You just collected. Whew. So you saw that? The collecting was in one place and the ore was in the other. Hell yeah, there it is. Perfect. Right. Kind of curious to see what are the tests. Yep, those do not get activated at the vault. The educational ones. Let's check here. Geomograph. What's happening around here? Oh, it's still mining. Solrak. The vault, it's in the village. Just go inside the rune. That's on the village. So on the screenshot that you have behind me, I should be moving. Do you see that's where my finger is? this white thing, just go inside it. You should be dropping in the vault. Zombie, are they presets? The ones, yes, they're presets. But we're getting this bug either from spawning behaviors and spawning presets. It's the same thing from both, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what Nazman. See if we can get an emerald. So that one still not spawned today, an emerald. And Shakespeare's still mining here. He got another gold pickaxe. Solrak is not playing anymore. And if you have already finished, let me also copy here. Yep, just drop your resource and drop one by one, by the way. Drop it, go back, trade with the NPC, like for example, how one box is doing right over here. So you just dropped one. He has the resource over there. You just click OK, and this gets traded. But oh, we've got the wrong coin. It's trading for a 0.10. Okay, so gold coin, not correct one. But I took note of that. There was actually no way we would get silver out of this. So if I see a silver coin, I know it will be a gold one. We just have to change the spawn one. So Zolrak, yeah, you just drop one by one. Okay, I can see already there. You just trade it. Perfect. Then you go inventory, you drop another one, you trade it back again, and until you got all your resources. Right? So Zolrak, if you press I to check your inventory and go to drop another resource back again, there you go. Just drop one at a time. Go back. There it is. Perfect. And you'll be able to trade all of those. Walk zombie, what do you mean? I really can't replicate it. Hope none of my mechanics break that use it in other games. We did a very simple test, which would be an asset spawner and the speaker below. Just put the asset spawner, drop in something with collisions and gravity, and a tag. So you would click on that button. The button sends a message to spawn the asset with the tag. That asset with physics and collisions would drop. And then with the speaker that's on the ground, it should read that tag and do something. Or for example, just send a message saying hello. And what we figured out is that the numpad or the asset would drop down, but we would not get the message. So the tags would stay up there. There we go. Let's check now. Okay, Zorak is going good. Another copper. That's 3 copper. 3 iron. Yeah, try that and it worked for me on an empty experience. Okay. I can try to replicate it. Oh, by the way, Woke Zombie. It works on editor. If you publish it, so Woke Zombie, publish that one and try it again. If you do it on the Game Maker on editor, it works. If you do it on a published experience, it does not work. That's the difference. Yeah, I was like, this is strange. Yeah. Try to publish that empty map just as a test and try to replicate that on the map, on the draft gallery. So that's the big difference. Okay, let's see here. Still 6 copper. That is a good high score, I have to say. How's Shakespeare doing? Still mining. Shakespeare, what's your high score right now? Just out of curiosity. I've seen one box. I've seen Zolrak. Let's see yours. Oh, another call. Let's go. GG. That was in good time. 13 coal 2 copper and 2 iron. Okay, I would say you and Zolrak, you guys are very close one to another in the high scores. Okay, we've got here Nazman. Hey, hello. Welcome. If you do this test again as well in the draft gallery, let us know what you found out regarding that bug. And Laser, got it. Hell yeah. You also going to trade your resources? Okay, let's do this. Quest. Oh, you already traded some. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You already got 2 of those. How is it possible? Okay, so that one was too far away. As you can see, it's not on the scale. It needs to be on the scale to be able to trade. So you would have to drop it in the radius, not that far away. Actually, you can just drop it near the scale. It's funny why everyone's going that direction. This is all rack. Okay, we've got ice core. You going for the screenshot? Are you going for? I think you have a couple of more quests you can do if you do not want to take your screenshot already. Okay, let's check here. Got Shakespeare. He's still mining as well. Just got an educational sand. Got some trading going on in here. How are you getting all those coins? Okay, one question. How did you get all of those coins? You only pick it up 1 gold ore. How did you get 3? Bug. If you go to your inventory and assign your pickaxe before the tip from Ojo, the game crashes. Okay. If you go to the inventory and assign your pickaxe before the tip from Ojo, the game crashes. The Bitfox, can you also provide that feedback? When you press escape and you have the feedback form, can you also provide that feedback to the Sandbox? Hey, Chief Axel, how you doing? Damn, Bitfox, that is very unfortunate. So, inventory. Most of the bugs you're describing are from GameMaker, but they're good for feedback for the Sandbox to fix those. So, assign pickaxe before it breaks. Game crashes. Okay. Taking note of all that, all those bugs you're finding. This is a good bug hunting show, I would say. Okay, how's Ian doing? And Nazman, you never replied me. How did you get those 2 gold ones? Can you click on those coins just to check something? Oh, one box. That would be perfect. Hmm. That would be perfect. It would really help to understand some stuff. Bertie, a couple of questions. E still takes 3 to 4 attempts before it picks up. Okay. That one is related to a bug where the pickable, so let's call that the resource as a pickable function. When it's dropping, the pickable function is getting in one place and the resource is going to another place. That's why when you go to the resource, you cannot pick it up and you have to move around. So that is a bug on publishing games. It does not happen on editor mode, but when it gets to the draft gallery, it happens. Second, my pickaxe hasn't broken, but I can still break sandblocks. But you're not getting resources out of it. I'm using power breaks over swinging pickaxe breaks. Is this the problem for me? And the game is extremely laggy. Let me see. Are you streaming? It doesn't seem you're streaming. I'm not finding why would be slow. I can see here and they're streaming, but it feels quite okay from the playtest. And also from me playing it seems okay. So not quite sure why would be slow. Nasman, not sure how I got them. I got 1 gold, I dropped in the vault, but I saw it on the scale. I think it doubled itself. No, when you drop it, it's supposed to kill that one that you dropped and it will spawn in the scale, the same one. I'm getting coal, education sand, and others. And when I stream, it gets worse. Yes, when you stream, there's about 10 to 5 frames per second drop, which is kind of a lot. So not streaming is the most optimal gameplay, I have to say. Okay. One box, got it. I'll just answer you in a minute. Oh, I'm seeing here screenshots from Breezius. He's got a silver ore. Hey, GG. Oh, but that one is from that quest. Okay, Breezius. We still have to fix that quest line as well. We know that one. But let me take another note. So this would be... That fella is called Jokil Stilto. And that quest line has not been fixed yet. It's the silver. But thank you for pointing out. Mr. Key. Oh, you got yourself, it looks like some iron, or was that a gold? Looking good. Asphalt as well. Hell yeah. I don't see my score when I finish the game. No, you had to take a screenshot. Oh, there you go. There's the screenshot. Perfect. So, Bad Trip, as I'm seeing here on the Discord server, you have to take resources, but if you have the resources, it will be okay. So, just please post that on Twitter and fill it up the form so you can. So, also, let me post this on the Discord. When you finished. Oh, let me change the window. Let's see, Shakespeare is trading some resources. So there you go. Just have to take this screenshot. Let me take here, for example, like this. And post it on Twitter. Meet the Pickaxe Master hashtag is will be needed for us. So the forum. I'll posting this on on Discord so it's easier. When you finish playing, take a screenshot and post on Twitter with Pickaxe. Also, please fill out this form and place your tweet or place the link of your Twitter post in there. Okay. Just post it on the Discord server. Hopefully it will help. Okay, let me check Birdsey. 3 copper and 1 iron. Not bad. Assessing Mr. Kai. I'll go to vaults and see what I get. Okay, just posted some image on the tavern and lobby. Your thoughts? Okay. Bertie, not bad. You've got yourself 3 copper and you've got also 1 iron. So if you're done with your ice core, just follow the steps there on the Discord server and hopefully it will help. If you enter the inventory between dialogues, you get stuck, like my screen now. I think you're not sharing anymore, one box. No. I can see Shakespeare is already trading the resources. Are they all traded? No, there's 14 coals. And he must be like, yeah, I'm not going to trade 14 coals. What about the 22 blocks? We'll do in Twitter and tag you. Yep, just put the hashtag, no need to tag, but you can tag us. It will be easier for us to also to share. Okay, let me check what this is. Okay. Okay. So one box, we're looking at your screen right now. So if you enter the inventory between dialogues, you get stuck. So that's another bug, like here. Try to respawn. So that what was happening with what was the name? With Sanan. Sanan also got stuck there. Did you took the screenshot, by the way, before you got stuck? One box. That was a good high score. Shakespeare's already trading those. I feel that Shakespeare will be part into the ranked leaderboard. No! Wow. Well, you got the recording, so you can take a screenshot from the recording. So far, it felt like you will have to grab it from the recording. Yeah, you were in the first place, so that would have been a waste. I can see Ian is repeating again, so he was not happy with the high score, so he's doing it again. It's all good, you got time. You can repeat it all over to see if you can break your own high score and do it again. Maybe we'll have to refrain from just being able to post once. Okay. From here, let's check if there's already 3 responses. Okay, let's see what are the high scores so far. Okay. Get resources is that hard. Okay, let's check the first one. Also, we'll be sharing on our Twitter post your high scores. Here we go. GG. So this is Acalon. So Acalon got not bad. That is that feels like it's a silver one. Mhm. Let's check now. Asphalt. What did he got? Okay. Hell yeah. So I'm going to share here some examples. But Asphalt, you did not put the hashtags. But okay. We'll take it. How many time we have to fill this farm? Bad trip. You have a couple of hours. No need to rush it. Also, the stream was closed. Let's get back to Shakespeare in here and probably Joe McGruff. Let's see what he's doing. One box is going for another lap. Also, did you complete the miner bags quest? You probably have another pickaxe you could get. So I've got interesting results on your bug. It both works and doesn't work when published. Yes, that's the struggle we're having. So the game was all working fine, and when we're published, it was like, okay, what's happening? This is strange. What's happening? So when it gets published, those part of the logic gets broken. And Nasman, we screenshot our inventory after trading in the vault. That is correct. That is correct. Okay, let me check the third entry so far, and this is from Zolrak. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, I'm going to retweet all of the submissions. Let's go. All right, keep mining and keep posting those. Oh, I can see here Birdsea as well. Bring those screenshots. They will be all shared. Where is the miner bags? Let's try it. That might be the hardest quest in the whole game. Because they don't have indicators. Have you ever played Find Wally? It does not come with an indicator. You really have to find it. And that is the same. The miner bag quest doesn't seem to be activated. I published the experience with 4 different setups. 2 with MP and 2 with SP. Okay. This was just with an acid spawn. Oh, Nazman, you don't have a Twitter account and don't want one. What should I do? Well, in this case, we'll make... can you open a ticket with your screenshot, Nazman? Okay, so let's check into the miner bag quests. Miner bag quests. Doesn't seem to be activated. Okay, we can try to do that one as well. Okay, also going to try the miner bags because I already know where they are. Thank you, Joe McGruff, for joining. Hope you had an amazing time and had fun playing the game. And surely hope you enjoyed mining. Oh, okay. So if I go, hmm, if I play the game, this gets broken. Strange. I'll just do this my own then. Stop here. Present. Sharing and full window. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let me try to grab that one as well. It says I have to do more quests, so it's going to ask me for more quests. In that case, okay, gotcha. In Kogar, I know that this one is a little bit broken, and I'm not sure if this is the one. Also, I'm not sure if it did this, but there's some extra pickaxes in here. So return to Ojo. Okay, it's fun. Now there's a gold pickaxe in here. And I need to break. I just collected those. I need to break some clay blocks. Okay. And clay or gravel collect from silver ore. I'm not sure if I will be able to complete that one. I think I'll be able to do this one. So clay, I think it should be unlocked now. Oh, we kind of run over the hour already. So let's do this last quick test then, before we wrap it up the stream. And we will be waiting for those screenshots. So top 5, we'll have some sand rewards. And open maybe going to this fella. Unlock it. So I already do it. So some of the quests only get unlocked after you do a couple of those. You have to complete some of these. It's left to break the clay blocks. Clay in here. Clay will not give us anything because of that same bug. So let's just clay, go. And 10 clay. Okay, it's done. Into Ojo. By completing this one, we should be able to receive the minor bags quest. Let's do this one first. So this one has to be changed, the silver ore. This is not the way. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Oh, this is where you got the silver coin. Got it. This is how you get the second one. No. Collected a second. I just found myself a bug in here. So I was able to trade twice the coin, the silver coin, despite not having anything. Despite nothing being on the scale. Let me check it again. No, it does not let me pick this one up again. And down. Okay, so bruises now has an exclamation mark, meaning that you have to complete that quest to get this one unlocked. And I'm ready to help. I'm getting the quest line, so I don't think it is broken. And do not look now. I'll search for one bag. Let's see if they're spawning. Ah, NPC just pulled me to the ground. Here. Here. So this one is definitely hard, I'll admit. Okay, here's one back. And I got it. I got it. So the miner bag is working, by the way. You just have to complete it until the end. The tutorial to be able to get the quest to be activated. Here's another bag, for example. Done. Okay, just did the test I wanted. Let me go back here. And now remove this one. Actually, stop streaming this one and share the voice of the mountain back again. Okay, here we go. Back on track. Okay, so let me check the comments. Iron and copper double. Well, that's a lucky strike, man. But one from each spawned the asset outside the detection radius and dropped it in. The other two spawned the object starting inside the radius. Bertie says, okay, I'm not interested in rewards. I'm more interested in gameplay. And the moment it sucks at my end. That's why I asked about what are the minimum PC requirements earlier. It's more laggy than the nowhere game for me. Love your product, but it's just not working for me at the moment. No disrespect, meaning so would rather work out the bugs. Thank you for the feedback, Bertie. So regarding that, the minimum, on my computer it works, as you were seeing on streaming, it was working quite well. The minimum requirements of it, I think Sandbox has it. Also, from everyone feedback, GameMaker 0.8.5 is slightly slower, or it has less frames per second than the previous versions as well. This is pretty much a product work in progress. I would bet that when we get to 0.9, there's going to be a huge performance boost. And I'm sorry that you're getting that experience. In our end, we'll keep working on bugs that are from our end. The Sandbox will keep publishing new versions of the Game Maker, and that will make the game more stable and less buggy as well, and optimized and faster. Regarding the requirements for the computer, Uh, I think they have Sandbox as the minimum requirements, but this one is a pretty heavy game. Yes, this one would probably need a little bit more of the specs for your computer. But either way, the Sandbox should be going on mobile soon. So if it will run on mobile, I would say that is going to be a much more optimized version. So worry not. Please have faith and just wait up until everyone is still developing the metaverse. Nazman will do. Sorry for the inconvenience. I am not into social media. I'm probably weird because I don't have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. No, no, not at all. Actually, you do it very well. And Zardine is Steelbridge's quest hammer broke. Yes, there's something about the toggler that is not working. We have taken notes and we will work on that. Mr. Furious X says can't see the remaining quests because of the quests that you can clear. Wish they would implement a quest organization feature. Yes. Also, Mr. Furious X, if you can, please go into the provide the feedback tab. Um, write that. The only way to get more features also uploaded is by doing that. And again, Bertzi, also regarding the lag you were having regarding that, also type into report saying, okay, I was playing this game, I was having too much lag. This is the requirements of my computer, why I'm having lag while playing this game. This is also a good feedback. And Wolf Zombie. Thankfully, the way that bug works doesn't affect any of my mechanics, but that is a big bug. Can see that running a lot of experience. Yeah, so on this one, it broke quite some features. We just had to go around it to make some changes, some like we were calling band aids changes, just to be able to put it on this one for streaming. I'm going to film it on phone and load a video to show how bad. I'm very keen to work with you on this. My laptop is only 2 years old, so it's got to be something, but it's extremely frustrating. I can bet that, Bertie. So, please you film it. I would love to see how it's working. For example, we're watching here one box playing and it's perfectly fine on its end. So what I would say is that it has to be with the computer, the specs. Maybe it's not optimized. I can show how to get the log. Yes, one box. Let's do that. And lastly, try. Hey Bruno, I have to go cook. Thank you for this streaming and mining session. It's nice to see a project come to life and being able to touch it. Greetings also to give us that is also with us. Yes. Also, you notice that I've been this stream and the past one alone give us is on vacation. So big shout out for him. He makes this very, very easy, I have to say. Yeah, but one box would have a top of line PC. It's his job. Bertie pretty sure this is a combo of certain blocks being used and the PC. So also, I think that this one is not the most optimal GameMaker version. From all the feedback that I've read, and I saw a lot of comments in the GameMaker chat, from GameMaker 0.8.3 to GameMaker 0.8.5, it was a big reduction on the frame rate, meaning that most likely there's something that also will be fixed. And maybe when we go over the launcher, it's faster as well. So, Bertie, please wait up. It's a fortunate experience, I admit, but it will get better. That I can promise you. And even when it goes on mobile, I can see it very optimized. So, just to give you a reference, for example, coding. You're writing a code for a program, and you're making version 1, and then you start to put more features. So you write code on top of the code you already written. But now it's not that optimized, but you have a version 2. You go to version 3, now you have more lines of codes. Now you put a new function that kind of breaks the old function, and then you have to add some stuff, and it gets codes of code. So you remember when you were able to defragment the computer? That would pretty much align everything so it would run faster. I would call it something like that. So we're into 8.5, so meaning that there's a lot of lines of codes that have been written, and that may have been overlapped, and maybe there are processes that are not optimized anymore. But rewriting the code from scratch is something that you can imagine it's very, very lengthy process. So when that happens, I'm pretty sure that the game will become so much faster, so much more optimized as well. So please have patience, and with time, everything is getting improved. Even the Misty Mountain, we used to run this game on 15 frames per second. Now, even though it's slower, it's still faster than what it was. So it's already improvement. We've come a long way. Yeah, one box has a beefy computer. Oh, Shakespeare is still mining. Oh, you restarted the game. Okay, got it. Did you share the screenshot, Shakespeare? Here is how to get the log. Okay, I'm curious. Damn, this is too small for me. Where you at? Okay. Uh-huh. I'm following. Mm-hmm. I'm following you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I never saw that before. Okay. That is very interesting, I have to say. I have not shared the screenshot yet. Okay. Oh, this is so good. This is very good. Okay, let me just search for this really fast. Wow, this is very good. Okay. Let me try to go there. Okay. Users. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, this one. Oh, okay. Here it is. Found it. This is very interesting. So I'll be able to see all the bugs everyone was getting. This is in a very complex programming language. In one box. How am I supposed to understand this? Okay, but I'll look this with time. But this is very interesting, I have to say, to bear to the minimum. All right, and we've been online for 2 hours and 25. It's been a long one. So I want to say that this game will be open for a couple of more hours today. You'll be able to make more reruns if you want, take screenshots, um, see if you want to get a new high score, save those, post it on Twitter, post it on Discord. We'll be making sure that your scores also get shared in our Twitter page. But yeah, give us also that feedback. We'll be looking for it. We took a lot of notes again of a lot of things that are broken. And yes, we'll be fixing and patching this stuff. So again, I want to thank you, all of you, for being here. We thank you so much, your presence, your support. So take your time, play the game, give us some feedback. We'll be fixing all of this stuff, and we will be getting closer and closer for the debut of the mining season 1 with all of these problems fixed, game running as best as possible, and getting that leaderboards and those sand prices going. So that's what we're all waiting for. One more time, I hope that you have an amazing week. If you have any questions, any doubts, please feel free to send us a message at Discord. We're always open to any questions and we want to help you. So hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. We'll be catching soon. And in the meantime, stay ore and let's rock and stone. Good week, everyone, and see you soon. It's not a good one yet. Still figuring out how to put this work. Oh, Gibash, I need your help with this one. Why you might everything getting so slow? Worst goodbye ever. Cannot even close the stream.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
See
Let's skip
everyone.
that boring part. Let's dig into business. I need your help.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with five powerful.
Let's skip that boring part. Let's dig into business.